Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. You are watching The Shy Sheep. So after my last video where I showed you all the very beginnings of my collection, I thought maybe I should show you my pre-orders. So you can see my collection's future expansion or potential expansion. So I'm gonna go through some of the pre-orders that I've made for this year and a little bit for next year. I've seen quite a few YouTubers do this, so obviously this idea is not very original, but I thought it would be cool, I thought it would be fun. Maybe we have some of the same pre-orders. So all of these pre-orders, or not all of them, not all of them, some of them I really love, way too much to cancel, but some of them are subject to cancellation depending on funds, like money. So the first pre-order I ever made, it's actually the first order I ever placed. It was before I even bought my Saber figure. It was a figure that when I saw it, I really wanted it. I knew that I needed it. I'll show you the picture somewhere on the screen once I figure out how to do that. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing. So the first figure is the Fate Apocrypha Astolfo and Jean d'Arc 1/7 figure. I'm looking on my phone, by the way. It's the racing version figure of them, and I love Jean. I think Jean is an amazing character, and I love Astolfo. I think he's hilarious, and I kind of thought it was even more hilarious that Jean thought he was a girl for like most of the show. So I think that it's really cute that they're together in this figure. Also, they have very like similar hairstyles, so I think they complement each other very nicely, and I think that they're just very cute. And I know that Jean and Astolfo figures can be quite difficult to come by, and I think that they're really cute in racing outfits. I quite like racing figures, so at least the Fate racing figures I really like. And actually, I pre-ordered it in May of this year, which I'm pretty sure the pre-orders had like closed long before that. And I was looking everywhere for this figure. I was considering pre-ordering on Solaris Japan, and it's double the price that it is on AmiAmi on Solaris Japan. And I was seriously considering it for a while, but then I had some doubts because of the price, and I was like, maybe I should just wait till when it comes out and try and get it. Anyway, I was scoping the AmiAmi pre-order page, and I went to the very last page. I didn't start from page 1. I wanted to see what was like at the very end, and I think it was on the page second from the end that this figure was there, and I think it was a cancellation. I hopped on that so quickly. I mean, I was a little nervous. I was consulting with my boyfriend. I was like, do you think I should pre-order? And he's like, you can always cancel it. And I was like, okay, but I'm not going to cancel it if I pre-order this. So the next figure is, I think it's a 1/7. It's not on my figure collection. For some reason, they don't have Apex as a manufacturer on there, so you don't get any of their figures. Anyway, I play the game Arknights. I think it's a really cute game. I haven't completed the storyline yet, but it seems very interesting to me. And I think the operators all look really, really good. So I pre-ordered the Lapland 1/7 figure. I think it's her Elite 2 with all the geometric wolves around her. I got the deluxe version with the pretty base because I really love those wolves. So anyway, she looks amazing. She looks insane, which I really like. I really like her as an operator. I don't have her, but I've used her as a support unit, and she's amazing. Anyway, she's really cool. I kind of like her whole, I wouldn't say it's monotone because she's got grey and white and black, but kind of that grey, white, black aesthetic looks really cool, and I think she's going to be a very cool figure. She does release technically at the same time as the Jean and Astolfo figure now, so that's going to be fun to pay for. Anyway, then I don't actually have pre-orders for quite a while, I mean 2 months. And then I have 2 pre-orders in November. So the first figure is, I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I'll just shorten it. It's another Arknights figure. It's Exu, the little angel with all the guns. She was my first 6-star operator, and actually she was the 6-star operator I really wanted when I was going into the game. So I was very happy that I got her, and she's really cool. I really love her. She's really a really good operator. So when I saw her Elite 2 figure, it looked so beautiful that I had to pick her up. So I pre-ordered her. Most of these pre-orders are on AmiAmi. I think there's like one that isn't. Anyway, the next one for November is my first 1/4 scale, which I'm a little bit nervous for the shipping. Although I pre-ordered her on Nin Game. I was asking around, and it seems like they're pretty good with pre-orders. Just sometimes their in-stock items aren't actually in stock. So pre-orders are good, in-stock items can be sometimes a little bit iffy, I've heard, but anyway. I love the 7 Deadly Sins. I love that show very much. I love Elizabeth. So I had pre-ordered the Elizabeth Leonis bunny. I think her bunny outfit, even though she doesn't come with stockings, like the real tights, which is like a huge feature of the 1/4 scales for me at least. I think her bunny outfit has been tailored towards her, and it's very, very unique. I love her one stocking, her different color shoes, her one like arm glove band thing, the goddess power in her, or her goddess eyes, I don't know, in her one eye. I think it's a very unique bunny figure, and I love Elizabeth. She's amazing, she's so kind, and you just can't not love her, right? Even though she has like one line, and that's so Meliodas. That's November. Then December. I really love this figure now. The only problem is I'm quite worried for the shipping price. So I'm gonna see how I'm doing funds wise, but I'm hoping that I don't have to cancel her. So it is another 1/4 scale figure, hence why I'm worried. This one's from AmiAmi, and it is the 1/4 Saber figure. The second Ascension version with all her armor. She looks so cool, and I love Saber, and I need a 1/4 scale of her. And I know that her aftermarket will just shoot up. Sorry, that's my door. Another one of my cats. So, yeah, I'm very excited for her, and I really hope that I can get her. I plan on getting her. I don't really plan on cancelling any of these, but you know, sometimes you need to cancel a figure. It's just how it goes. So there are some figures that I'm not willing to cancel though. And then January. January is a heavy month for me. There is one figure out of all of them that I'm willing to cancel. Anyway, so January, I have 3 figures, and 2 of them are 1/4 scale bunnies. You can see why I said it's a heavy month now. Anyway, so I'll start with the one that I would be willing to cancel, but I really don't want to. I really would like her. It's another Arknights figure. It is the 1/7 Texas figure. I think she looks really cool. It's her Elite 2 as well. I love the geometric rules again. I feel like she would look so cool with Lapland, and she's from Penguin Logistics as well, so she would be so cool with Exu. So I really like Texas. I think she's really sweet, and her figure looks amazing. So I hope I can just pick her up. Then I have the 2 1/4 scales. So I love Kaguya-sama Love is War. I feel like we have discovered that since my last video. And the Kaguya bunny is releasing, and I have to pick her up. I missed the Chica bunny, and I have regrets. So Kaguya bunny is coming home. She looks really cute. I love her pose. I'm kind of glad, well, I'm not kind of glad, I am glad that they didn't make her feel embarrassed in the bunny suit. It's kind of like a pet peeve of mine when they make them embarrassed in the bunny suit. I know sometimes it suits their personality, but it kind of, I feel bad owning that then, because you know, I want them to feel comfortable enough. That sounds weird, but yeah, she looks just kind of calm and collected and like she knows she looks good, so I really love that figure. The second one is the Tiger Eye Bunny. She's from, now I don't actually know if I'm pronouncing the anime correctly. Feel free to correct me, but she's from Toradora. I think I pronounced it wrong, but it's fine. We'll just skip past that. Also, I'm very excited and optimistically hopeful that hopefully, because we got a tiger bunny, we'll get an Ami and a Minori bunny. I loved Ami. She's a character that grew on me and became my favorite, so hopefully we get her bunny. I love her little pose, it's really aggressive, and I think she looks really sweet. I love the white bunny suit and the little orange-yellow bow tie. So, oh, and the gloves are also very cute. So I love Tiger, and that is the bunnies that I have in January. In February, yay, straight after that month, I love Jujutsu Kaisen. So therefore, I pre-ordered, now let me just quickly, because there's multiple Gojo figures out there. So I pre-ordered the Gojo F-Nex 1/7 figure. It's from the Mappa showcase. I think there was like a life-size scale of him there, and like they've made a 1/7 of him. I think he looks very cool, and I've looked at quite a few Gojo figures, and they all, I mean, I know sometimes he looks insane in the show, but I just feel like all the figures make him look insane on like another level, and it kind of freaks me out. Like his face just doesn't look like him. I think this figure looks really cool of him with like his little blindfold like half down, his hair's down, he's like sitting very relaxed but very like, I don't know, he just looks like he's owning everything about that position. Yeah, I love Gojo, one of my favorite characters, so very happy that I was able to pre-order him. And the second figure is Sukuna. I love Sukuna. I think that Sukuna is actually really hilarious in some ways. I think he's very cool, and I think one of my favorite scenes, or at least comedic scenes from the show, was like in one of the last episodes where Fushiguro is giving the finger, or Sukuna's finger, to Itadori, and he's like, just don't eat it, and as he grabs it, that was a spoiler, whoops. His hand opens up and Sukuna eats it. Anyway, whoops. I have pre-ordered the Jujutsu Kaisen Sukuna F-Nex 1/7 figure. I think he looks really cool on his throne of like skulls and in his robe, and he's laughing, and he just looks so cool, and I needed a Sukuna figure, and I really liked him. I have a figure in March that I'm also iffy about, but would really love her. That figure is the Yae Sakura, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I think it's a 1/7 figure. Again, it's by Apex, so I don't have it on my figure collection. She's sitting on like, I don't want to say a loop, I don't really know what she's sitting on, but like it's kind of like it reminds you of a tire swing, but like something way prettier. The next figure I have is in April, and it's the No Game No Life Zero Shuvi 1/7 figure by Fat Company. I love No Game No Life, and I'm very sad, well this is from the movie, but you know, I'm very sad that they didn't get another season yet. But their figures are always really colourful, and I really love Shuvi. I mean, the movie made me cry quite a bit. And I really loved her as a character, so when I saw this was up for re-release, I had to pick her up. And then to go with her in June, I'm getting the Shiro 1/7 figure that is being re-released by Fat Company. I really like all the little chibi versions of all the other characters that come with these figures. I think it's really cute, and it's a way of also having a piece of those characters because there aren't many scales for like Sora, you know, so it's nice that he comes with her. And then I have one more in August. It's by, I don't know how to, I've heard this manufacturer's name being pronounced various ways, so it's either Mythos or Mythos or something like that. It's the Sleeping Beauty figure that they have. I know she's technically not an anime character, but it's such a beautiful figure. Like, oh my goodness. It's stunning, and Sleeping Beauty is one of my favorite princesses. I would say Belle is my favorite, but that's beside the point. If there was a Belle figure, I would snap it up. Anyway, I love Sleeping Beauty. I always loved her as a kid, and I always used to love her blue dress. Not that this figure has a blue dress, she has a red dress, so but yeah, I really think she looks beautiful. I'm pretty sure it'll come like this, but her paint almost looks shimmering, especially on her dress, and her face just looks so soft and sweet. And yeah, I had to get her. It looks like there's a lot of details on there with all like the little bunnies and squirrels and the vines that are on the basket, so I pre-ordered that. So that's all the pre-orders I have made so far, which, thinking about it now, sounds like quite a lot. Although they are spaced after February next year. There are certain figures that I am actively searching for right now that I wouldn't hesitate to pick up. I'm looking, well, I guess I'll mention some like honorable mentions of figures that I'm looking for, even though they aren't pre-orders. I'm looking for the Haikyuu Nendoroids. I love Haikyuu, so I also love Food Wars. It is like one of my favorite anime. I am looking for the Rindo Kobayashi bunny. I'm also trying to decide on the other two bunnies that they are, because they have that embarrassed face. But it's Erina and Hisako, and like, I love them so much. So considering them, I'm sort of looking for them, but more looking for Rindo. And what else am I looking for? I mean, I'm always looking for anything. But I'm looking also for this one Gilgamesh figure. I love Gilgamesh, he's very close to my heart. And there's a 1/7 figure of him that looks so good to me. So I would very much like that figure. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll probably do an updated pre-orders list either at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. Because maybe I've cancelled some, or maybe I've added some. Who knows? It's always a lucky packet with that. I never know what my brain's gonna do until it's done it. Yeah, I'm thinking of making a video on my holy grails as well, which I actually managed to pick one of those up very recently, and I plan on doing an unboxing of that figure when it arrives. I'm very excited for it though. And I hope you guys like that figure. If you happen across this video and then decide to watch that video as well. Anyway, that's all, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I pre-ordered, and maybe I have pre-ordered some of the same things as you. Maybe I have pre-ordered things that you are very disappointed that I pre-ordered. But I'm very excited for all of those pre-orders. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you happened to come across this video, I hope that it was interesting, or it made you smile, or I don't know, it just brightened up your day in some sort of way. And I look forward to putting out more videos in the future, and I hope that maybe you liked this enough to come and watch some more. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye guys!